Hi there, my name is Sarah and I'm a speech language pathologist, and we're going to work on the K and the G sound today. So the K and the G sound are made by moving the back of your tongue back and touching your soft palate up here, okay? So the tip of your tongue is not going to go up. You don't want your tongue tip to touch the roof of your mouth. You just want the back of your tongue to go up and back. So we call the K and the G sound our back sound. So if you watch my tongue is going to go back and up. You see how it went back and up? When you make the G sound, our tongue is going to go back and up the exact same way, but this time we're going to turn our voice on. So again, you can put your hand on your throat and feel your vocal cords vibrating as your tongue goes back and up. G, g, g. So that's the difference between the K and the G. The K is voiceless and the G is voiced, but they're made in the exact same place in your mouth. This can be a hard one for some kids to get because they're wanting to front that sound and make it into a T or a D. So you want to explain to the child where their tongue is going when they're making that T and D. So their tongue is touching the back of their teeth or at their alveolar ridge for the T and the D. And that's a front sound. So we want them to get their tongue to go back and up for that back sound. Sometimes when they're first starting making the sound, it's helpful if you just have the child lay down on the floor and let their tongue fall back and make that gurgling sound for the G sound or the K sound for the K sound. And that can be the starting point for making that sound in isolation. Once the child has that sound, that ability to make that sound in isolation by having their tongue go back and up, you can start practicing with our consonant vowel sheet that I've shown in some of my other videos. So if you're working on the K sound, you're going to add a vowel to it now. K, ki, kai, ko, ku. And you just want to remind your student, if they start to front this sound and say te, that you want them to move their tongue back. Oh, I heard your tongue hit your alveolar ridge in the front of your mouth. Te. We want to say that back sound. K. So it might take a little bit to get to that point to be able to add that vowel onto that combination. Once they're able to do that, you can try the vowel consonant. Ache, eek, ike, oak, ook. And that actually might be a little bit easier if they're having a difficult time getting that consonant correct in the initial position. You could try the final consonant. Every child is different. You can try having them make the vowel consonant combination. If you want to practice the consonant in the middle, then again, you can use the vowels to practice that middle sound. A, K, E, ki, I, kai, and so on. Once they have the ability to make that sound in the consonant vowel combination, you can add a consonant to the end that they are able to say. You don't want to use the G here. And when you're practicing the G, you don't want to put the K here because you want to use a consonant that they have mastered. So P, B, and M would be really good ones to start with if they are able to make those consonants. So if we put the M here, you could say came, keem, chime, comb, coom. It doesn't matter if the word is not a real word. You're just practicing that ability to make those combination sounds. If kids are making that sound by listening, that is great. I like to use this visual so that it helps to reinforce the alphabetic principle to support literacy. So you can practice the G the exact same way. Just move through that continuum of combinations. And If you have any questions, feel free to leave a message. Thanks.